Hello, today I'm going to walk you through how to create tables in Microsoft Word and then explain to you how to do your assignment that you will turn in at the end of class. You will need to find tables 4.12. I have some information here that will make more sense once you open the instructions, but if you look down at the bottom, you're going to see open the instructions here. So go ahead and click on that, and that's going to bring a download. It's going to bring up a PDF file that has the instructions for your assignment. So you will need to open this up and take a good look at it. And then you will also need to open a blank Microsoft Word document so that you can create these three tables. Notice that I do have them divided up with these labels, Table 1, Table 2, and Table 3. Each one has its own instructions. So the first table, you're simply going to just copy the exact same table that I have on this document. You are not going to be able to copy and paste it, so you actually have to create it yourself. So let me show you how you're going to do that. First, you need to know how many rows and columns that this table has. So this has 3 columns. The columns run up and down, and then the rows go to side, so it has 4 rows. So when you're in Microsoft Word, hold on, let me open up my blank one. You're going to insert a table by clicking on the Insert tab. Then right here you have the Tables button. When you click down, you can pick how big or how small you want your table to be. So in this case, it had 3 columns and 4 rows. So you'll press that, click on it, and it will insert it into your document. Now you can type directly into this table. You can format each cell in the table, and so some of the cells you're going to have to change the look of the format, and then you're going to have to do some changing of fonts, some sizing, some alignment. So you're going to click back on Home to do your modifications on that, and simply copy the information directly from this example onto that to show me that you understand how to create just a simple table. I do have some information here about the types of fonts and sizing that you will need to copy. The second one, you'll just have to press Enter at the end of the table to put in your second table. And the second table is going to be your class schedule. Now this one is going to have 3 columns because I want you to put the period, the class, and the teacher. And I filled in the period for you, but you're going to need to fill in the rest of the information based on your schedule. You can format this one any way that you want to, but I do want to show you how to resize your table in case you don't need as much space for the period column, because the other, it's a smaller information that goes in there. So I'm going to go ahead and insert this table in there for you. I'm going to insert a 3 by 8 this time because you have 7 classes and we need the first row to be for your headings. If you want to change the size of a column or a row, you can do that by putting your mouse over the line that connects the 2 columns. Notice how it's changed into the solid line with the double arrows. If you click and drag on that, it will change the size of your columns. So the first one, for the period, you don't need as much space. So you can make that one smaller, and then you'll have more room to write your teacher's name or the class subject. So remember, when you're doing headings on a table, we need to make them stand out in some way. So you may want to make the size bigger, change the color, bold it, put it in the center, whatever you want to do to make it stand out from the rest of the text in the table. So that's Table 2. Now finally, you're going to do Table 3. Let's go back and look at the instructions. On Table 3, you are going to prepare the following blank table. Fill in the information based on what activities you typically do after school. So like activities like clubs, sports, homework, dinner, when you go to bed, those kinds of things. What do you usually do after school in these designated times? So first what you're going to do is create the table. Notice how it does have extra space, so you're going to have to use that same technique to make the table bigger. And also see how the words on this are sideways. I'm going to show you how to do that, and I do have those instructions right here, but I'm going to show you how it works as well. So on this table we have 4 columns and we have 8 rows. So I'm going to go insert this in here. Sorry, I have too many things open. Insert table, 4 columns, 8 rows. And then on the second one, I'm just going to type in the word Monday because it's 1 for each day of the week. Now, in order to flip the words so that they're going sideways, you're going to just highlight the word, or you can do the entire column whenever you get them all typed, and then you can right-click on it. Now, there's more than one way to do this. This is just the easiest way I've found to do it. And then there's text direction. So you may have to select the size of the way that you want your words to look. This is the one that I chose, and then press OK, and it will change the size. Now notice that it did change the size of the table automatically. Sometimes, like with the word Wednesday, whenever I turn that one sideways, it's not going to fit. So I can make it larger so that the whole word fits in one cell. So again, I will put my mouse in between the 2 rows, click and drag until it fits in there. Okay, and again, you'll have to change the fonts, the sizes to make it match up. Now the information in the middle, that's up to you. You put information there. You do need to have something in each box, whether it's just homework or sleeping or eating or nothing. But I don't think that you just sit there and stare at the wall, so I'm sure you can come up with something that you do. Playing a video game, watching a TV show, talking to your family, those kinds of things. All right, when you get all 3 of these finished, then you are going to save the document. I have told you at the bottom of the instructions what to save it as. So if you scroll down to the end, it says save the document as Word Practice Tables. So we will go back. You're going to do your save, file save. Make sure you choose the correct folder, save the file correctly, and then you will go back to the Canvas assignment to submit. Remember that you do have a homework assignment this week, and then tomorrow and Friday you are going to be working on your first Microsoft Word project. So I would suggest that you get everything done up until that point so that you're ready to spend the next 2 days working on your project and you can do the best job that you can do. All right, if you have any questions, please email me. I will be able to check email from where I am, and I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you soon.